The Quran was revealed as a guide for humanity with clear proofs of guidance and the decisive authority. So whoever is present this month, let them fast. I, Sabah Sheikh, student of BSc Food Science, Nutrition and Dietetics of YISM, deem it my privilege to host this event for you all. Brothers and sisters, distinguished guests and faculty members, welcome to our annual Ifthar celebration. Here at Yenepoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management. As we gather to break our fast together, let us enjoy on the blessings of this holy month and the unity it brings upon all of us. Throughout the evening, we aim to showcase a wonderful program filled with moments of serenity, gratitude and joy. Let's begin this blessed evening with the recitation of Holy Quran, a heartfelt prayer for peace and unity. I call upon Mr. Muhammad Muzammil from first year BCom A&L to lead us in prayer.
بك ويهديك صراطا مستقيم وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, verily we have given you the manifest victory, that Allah may forgive you your sins of the past and the future, and complete His favor on you and guide you on the straight path, and that Allah may help you with strong help.
Thank you, Muzammil. A warm welcome is a universal language of kindness. Now I request the HOD of Commerce, Mr. Muhammad Shahid, to welcome the gathering and introduce our esteemed guest.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor and pleasure welcome all the dignitaries, honorees, and the faculty members and other students who have gathered here. It is an opportunity for all of us to share and enjoy the day with the great gathering. In this holy month of Ramadan, we have to share our happiness with all. With that background, Institute had taken an initiative of organizing this, where the students also joined their hand in organizing such a occasion. I am deeply honored to welcome esteemed chief guest of the day, Dr. Ramesh M.K., Principal, PA College of Engineering, Mangaluru. Dr. Ramesh M.K. is presently a professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. That is, he has completed his M.Tech in the year 2004 in Thermal Science, and then in the year 2010 he has completed his PhD from NIT Calicut. Having 25 years of teaching experience, as well as he is a pioneer in his research, and he had guided 4 PhD students who have completed, and still there are students who are under him. And he also we have with us as a guest of honor Mr. Tarnath Bhetti Kapikar, President of Karnataka Tulu Sahitya Academy, Government of Karnataka. Welcome you, sir. I request sir to welcome with the sapling. I would like to welcome another guest of honor, Mr. Stanley Alvarez, President of Karnataka Konkan Sahitya Academy, Government of Karnataka. Welcome you, sir. I request Dr. Jeevan Raj to welcome with the sapling. We have another guest of honor, Dr. Jalaluddin, a respected senior orthopedician surgeon and professor from Kanachur Institute. Welcome you, sir. I request Narayan sir to welcome with the sapling. We have with us our pillar of strength, ASM's backbone, Dr. Arunay Bhagat, Principal, Faculty of Science, Dean, ASM. Welcome you, sir. I also would like to welcome all the Vice Principals, Dr. Jeevan Raj, Dr. Sharina P. and Mr. Narayan. I also would like to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais and all the faculty members, students who have gathered here, teaching and non-teaching staffs, and all the coordinators. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ramadan is a month of reflection, introspection, and revival, and one can only achieve the true benefits of this month through contemplation. With that being said, I would like to call upon our chief guest, Dr. Ramesh M.K., Principal of PA College of Engineering, Mangaluru, to grace us with his valuable thoughts and wisdom, which would get our wheels of introspection moving.
and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the dignitaries present here, on the dais, off the dais, faculty members, office bearers, the organizers, and my dear students. This is a moment that we all were waiting from morning. When a person fasts, there are two happiness for him. One happiness for him is the time where he breaks the fast. And the second happiness is the time where he meets his Lord in the life hereafter. So this word Ramadan basically has got a meaning, that is when a land is very dry, when the rain showers on it, the dry land becomes active. The trees and the plants, it develops leaves, flowers, fruits, which benefits not only the mankind, but even all other creations who are living there. Similarly, the basic message of this Ramadan is a person who, we all are humans, we might sometimes commit sins, but this month we call it as a holy month, where just like the rain showers, the land becomes active, the person gets filled with the light of the Quran, the light of the ibadah, what he does, the worships he does, and he makes resolutions in his life by means of which his sins gets forgiven, and he tries to lead a life which is beneficial for the humanity, the mankind, and all the creations. So that is why the ayat, the verse of the Quran, which talks about the purpose of this fasting, كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. We all might have heard about the word taqwa. This taqwa is basically coming out of the realization of the Creator who has created us. We call him the Almighty, who has got all the powers. He is the one who has created us from nothing inside the womb of the mother. And he gave us everything inside the womb of the mother. And when he came out, before we came out to this world, he arranged everything for us. And he is the one and the only one who is doing everything for us. That is why in the Quran, he is referred as Rabbul Alameen. Rabbul Alameen means the sustainer of all the worlds, all the creations, irrespective of everything. He is the creator, he is the nourisher, he is the cherisher, he is the perisher, and he is everything, all in all. So the one message of this Ramadan as a part of taqwa, the piousness, is understanding the duties towards the Creator and fulfilling it in all ways. Fulfilling it in all ways. Understand Him, remember Him, and He is watching us. When we ride a car on a road, and nowadays we have AI cameras, when we understand there is a camera, what happens? Automatically the speed gets controlled. Similarly, when we understand about this Creator, what happens is that the speed of the life gets controlled in the manner it has to be controlled. So that is the first and foremost message, that is the duties towards the Creator. The second message of this Ramadan is basically the duties towards the creations. We all live in a society, and most of you, we all are in the youth period, either daughters or sons. So usually I tell my students, we'll start our life as a son or a daughter. Our responsibility, prime responsibility, is towards our parents. Our parents should be made happy. They should be happy. You know, you are now breaking the fast. Many of your friends may be staying in the hostel. But remember, when you break the fast and your parents are breaking the fast, they remember you. So our duties towards our parents is very, very important. There is a beautiful word in the Holy Scriptures that is Qurrata Ayun. Qurrata Ayun means the coolness of the eyes. So there is a prayer also in the Holy Quran that is, oh Lord, make our spouses, make our generations coolness of our eyes. So we should become the coolness of our eyes to our parents. So we students, how can we become coolness of the eyes to our parents? The first and foremost thing is, for what purpose our parents have sent here, try to fulfill it. Come out with flying colors. I usually tell my two students, it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you have. What really matters is what you do with what you have. It doesn't matter what you have. What really matters is what you do with what you have. So all the capacity in the right sense has to be properly utilized to make our parents happy. Your siblings, the brothers and the sisters, your classmates, your fellow beings, your teachers, the gurus, and in the society, all the rest of the people. That's why the month of Ramadan also give a message. And we, especially India, the largest democracy in the world, we can be proud. We, India, is like a garden with different flowers and of different colors and different fragrance. And that is the beauty of this country, India. So that beauty has to be maintained. We should respect each other. We should love each other. And there is no question of hatredness between the people because of gender, caste, religion, nationality, or anything. So that is also a message. Help the poor. Understand the difficulties of the poor. A person who fasts from morning till evening, one of the aim of this Ramadan is to understand the hunger of the poor people and try to fulfill it. That is why in this month of Ramadan, if at all you are able to fulfill the need of some person who is in trouble, that is one of the greatest things that we can do. So these two messages, that is duties towards the Creator and duties towards the creations, all sects of the society, and keeping in mind that one day we are going to die, and once we die we all believe in some sort of life after the death. So there is a resemblance between Ramadan and the death. Why I tell there is a resemblance between Ramadan and death is, we fast in the month of Ramadan, and at the end of Ramadan we all welcome Eid. Eid is a day of happiness. Eid is a day of happiness. On the day of Eid, we take bath. It is sunnah. We wear the best of the clothes. We spread perfumes on our body. We go to the masjid or the place where the prayer is done. Then we pray and come back. Similarly, a person who lives, and in the month of Ramadan there are controls. We try to control ourselves. Similarly, a person lives in this world controlling himself, fulfilling the duties towards the Creator and the creations. Then one day is going to come to all of us. On that day, we will not take bath, but somebody else will give bath to us. On that day, we will not spread perfume on our body, but somebody else will give perfume on our body. On that day, we will not wear clothes on our own, but somebody else will take or will wrap us in new brand clothes. On that day, we will not go to the masjid, but somebody else will take us to the masjid. And on that day, we will not pray, but somebody else will pray upon us. And that day, we will never come back. Similarly, a person who fasts in the month of Ramadan and he faces Eid with happiness. Similarly, a person controls his life fulfilling these two things. His death comes as a day of happiness, and that day of death will be the most happiest moment in his life. So I wish that we all people, irrespective of everything, take this message, love each other, and this message of this pluralism is taken, and we fulfill these two things. I hope that this Ramadan will give us the power. I thank the organizers, especially the principal and my dear friend, our Dr. Arun Bhagavat, and all the organizers who have invited me, and all the students who have organized. And I hope that this message of Ramadan we will take and we will show it as examples to the humanity and the whole nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your valuable insights.
Ramadan teaches us empathy for our brothers. It teaches us selflessness, and most of all, it teaches brotherhood. So in the spirit of Ramadan, I deem in my honor to invite Mr. Tharanat Gatti Kapikar to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Friends, Matarigala, Namaskar. Because I'm a chairman in Karnataka Tulu Sahitya Academy. So at least a few words I have to speak in Tulu. So, Bandule, Mokeda Bandule. So what Ramesh sir told, brothers and sisters, Bandule means you all are our brothers or sisters or family members. I know this is not a right time to speak. However, even though I'll just 2-3 remarks. Meanwhile, I don't give any spiritual or religious talk. Already, principal gave a very nice message. Simply, I don't know how many of you can speak Tulu. Can you raise? How many of you can speak Tulu? Yeah, only few. Okay, how many of you speak Malayalam? Oh, great, lot of numbers. See, you know Malayali people, I have a question for you. The Malayali, the script, no? What do you say, manuscript? You're right. You know what is the origin of that manuscript? You're right, the Malayalam language. Yeah. That manuscript, no? From where it's originated? Please don't waste your time. If you have an answer, you raise your hand, otherwise I'll tell you. It is originated from this land. It's originated from Tulu. Yeah, you ask any of your scholars from Kerala or Malayali scholars or writers, you ask them where you got this Malayalam script or manuscript. It is originated from this region, particularly this region, around 700 years back. From this region, the priests, the temple priests of this area, they took that to Kerala. Okay, how many of you watched Kantara movie? Kantara movie. How many of you watched Kantara movie? No, if you watch, you just raise your hand. Principal won't do anything at this time. Yeah. In Kantara, you will see a deity Panjurli. You got no? Yes, Panjurli. Yeah. This is saying of Panjurli. Pattappena jokalene, munjappe jokullaka yantuppe anta. Yes? Yes. It means we or I look at all peoples in there's no difference between any religion or caste, or is from upper class or lower class, is a rich or poor, like that. That is the what sir told, the basic humanitarian principles. What you see today we speak about the unity in diversity. That is the origin or originated in our culture, Tulu culture, or in all our forms. Yes. Only these two things I want to, it's just to share the information. It's not I'm not keen to give a speech. So, friends, once again, ಮಾತೆರೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಇಫ್ತಾರ್ ಕೂಟದ ಎಡ್ಡೆಪ್ಪಲು means best wishes, and those who organize these events, the principal and the management, my sincere thanks. In Tulu he says sol melu. In Tulu for thanks he says sol melu. At least you remember one word. Okay, sol melu. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. On this night, it would be my pleasure to invite Mr. Stanley Alvarez to address us with his insightful words.
Ladies and gentlemen, already time is running. So, I wish all of you happy Ramzan and a good Ifthar function. So, thank you. I say in Konkani, Do Bore Kuru. It means thank you very much. Do Bore Kuru. Tell me, Do Bore Kuru. It's in Konkani, okay? Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Now, as a token of gratitude and appreciation, I request our principal, Dr. Aruna Bhagwat, to hand over the momentum to our chief guest, Dr. Ramiz M.K. Now, I invite our respected principal, Dr. Aruna Bhagwat, to deliver the presidential address. Oh my God. Now I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Jeevan Raj, to hand over the momentum to our guest of honor, Mr. Stanley Alvarez. Now, I request Narayana Sukakumar to hand over the to hand over the momentum to our guest of honor, Mr. Dr. Jalaluddin. Now, I invite our respected principal, Dr. Aruna Bhagwat, to deliver the presidential address. Over to you, sir.
A very good evening to all of you, dignitaries on the dais, as well as my dear students. At the outset, it's our privilege to have the leaders or intellectuals gathered here to enlighten us specifically on the importance of observance of Ramadan month. A person from Tulu Academy, a learned intellectual from an academic community, a leader in a profession, as well as from Konkani Sahitya Academy and so forth. These are the academies and the people from the society who are really contributing in a big way for developing the human relationship. Basically, the whole idea of these relationships, the whole idea of this religion is to ensure there is a peace, there is a joy, there is also the friendship are maintained in the society. That's the whole idea with which all are working towards, and such occasions are only reinforces this idea of being together, working together, and also respecting each other's practices and cultures.
so that we participate in a society where there is no distinction, no discrimination, as well as there is no fight in the name of caste, creed, religion, gender or sex. So with that background, such kind of occasions, we keep working together, ensure that there is a peace. If you come to the human dimension, there are 5 very important: Kama, Krodha, Mada, Matsara, Lobha, Moha. These are 6 very important, expressions of humans, ultimately leading to unrest in the society in many ways. In order to control them, probably this month, teaches you exactly for everyone how should we control this, because they should not control us, we should control them as a humans. That's more important. That's why these are more important, and also 5 dimensions like social, moral, spiritual, psychological and physical. Endurance is more important. So this month specifically teaches us to fulfill these and also understand the importance of these dimensions in human survival. That's why it's more important that this month we have to be together, and also we will know the importance of food, water, and also the prayers, which are very important to bring peace in the society. With that, I don't want to waste time now. We are already done. I thank all the dignitaries who have made our day come here. They gave us their insight, and we are so happy to be sitting with them, and I hope all the best to you, that education, as part of the education institution, I think you have a lot of message to take home as part of your leadership skills. As a leader, you need to be respecting all caste, creed, religions, and so on and so forth. I think that's the primary quality of a really, leader who empowers people. I think with that intention, this kind of culture and days are observed within the institutions to ensure that necessary exposure is given to the students. I'm so happy to be a part of this. Thank you so much, and wish you all a very happy Ramadan. Thank you so much.
On behalf of the organizing committee and entire student body of ARC, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who graced this occasion with your presence and made the Ifthar 2024 a resounding success. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to Dr. Arun A. Bhagwat, Principals and Dean Faculty of Science, for presiding over the event and for his continuous support and guidance throughout. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks to also go to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Ramesh M.K., Principal PA, College of Engineering, Mangaluru, for honoring us with his presence and sharing his valuable insight with us. We are truly privileged to have to distinguished presence of the Tarnath Getty Kapikadu, President of Tulu Sahitya Academy, Government of Karnataka, and Mr. Stanley Alvarez, President of Konkani Sahitya Academy, Government of Karnataka, as a guest of honor. Their presence adds the immense value to our event, and we are deeply grateful for their participation. I would like to extend our gratitude to Dr. Sharmini P., Dr. Jeevan Russell, and Mr. Narayan Sukumar, Vice Principals, for gracing the occasion and for their unwavering support. Thank you. A special word of thanks to Mr. Manu, President of Student Council, for his effort and organizing this event. I can't overlook the invaluable contribution of all HODs, teaching faculty, media personnel, student council members, students groups, and non-teaching staff who work tirelessly behind the sense of since to make this event a grand success. Thank you.